Really was, and he's getting the flight right and the pace, and so that's who you want there. You want Pollard there, but he couldn't quite get across.
Sunil Naran is going to come on from the Ismani Mirzapur end. What is he going to dish out? 360 wickets in his kitty so far. And look at the batsman Tamim Iqbal just trying to upset the rhythm of Sunil Naran, but not to be caught in that at all. He was on line.
Well, he's had a pretty good time of it here in season 6. Wonderful as ever. He is so difficult to get away. This will be tough as well because there is that bounce. He'll look forward to this.
Well, there he goes. That's going to go all the way. That's what they've been looking for. The over boundary, and Tamim Iqbal has got the first one.
Slightly smaller side of the boundary back towards the player dugouts because we're playing on this side of the pitch. I think this is pitch number 2. So in talking to Gamini, he said this should be a cracker, and it has got bounce there, so that's good. He sat back, waited, got the bounce, got the elevation to Tamim.
I think Tamim will have to force it a little bit because they are rather lagging. Look at the crowd there. Absolutely marvellous atmosphere here. Raqib Al Hassan will know that Tamim Iqbal is trying to upset the rhythm of the bowler. Oh, this is good. Sunil Naran, so very, very professional, and with all the experience, he knows what the batsman is trying to do to him. Arm ball, off spin.
জনপ্রিয় অভিনেতা ইমন
Again, that movement by Tamim Iqbal backing away.
Yeah, and he's at the ballroom. He certainly is. Wants to and needs to for his team here. He's used up 13 balls. He's got the double figures to me. Big stage. Final after all.
And Amul Haq on strike. He'll try to just prove that he's also a good batter. Deserves that number 3 spot that's been given to him. Hasn't had too much success. A ring of fielders outside on the offside. And he's trying to penetrate that gap. It's going to be difficult to do that. Doesn't get a run.
Yeah, tempting, isn't it? Packed offside field, but it is again smaller side of the ground here tonight for the final.
Intent to just stuck it around the corner and scamper through for a single. That's all he's going to get. That completes over number 5. Kumila Victorians are 25 for 1.
Well, there's the runs there. Tamim Iqbal, 337 runs. But all honesty, those runs don't matter anything. It's what you do in the final that really counts. And he's away. He's got a nice little start. 11 from 13, Tamim Iqbal. Lovely shot through the covers and well fielded. A nice one. What a final have we got here. Dean Jones and Pussy Sabanda with you for the next 5 or 6 overs to go. Love a final, Pussy. How are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. All is well out here, and I tell you what, you love a good final, and it looks certainly like one here.
They need to go, though. Tamim knows that they need to go. Just finding some holes at the moment. Hold on to those wickets to about the 10th over, then go bang from there.
Yeah, absolutely right. It's about the momentum, making sure that you've got it on your side if you've got wickets in hand. And having Animal Haq out there and Tamim as well, still on the crease. They could do some damage.
There's at least 2. A big chase in. 4. That takes the pressure away. Can they get it up to about 36, 37?
Yeah, I'm sure they can. What a great atmosphere when you get this bad line from the skipper. You're just helping it along, just finding something on the blade. Good cricket.
I just get the feeling Tamim Iqbal's job is to be the glue, and every other player, every other batsman, Jamsur, Animal Haq, these guys have got to have these little cameos with strike rates over 150. Oh, that's in the slot and it's 4. Oh, Tamim Iqbal loves a big game.
It's turning out to be a good over here. And aren't they delighted as well? And that's what they're going to get here if they carry on bludgeoning it like that. And he goes for the sweep as well. Brilliant. Finds the boundary as well. Not sitting happy here, Shakib.
That's the instant power. $40 for 1. So the power play finishes. The Victorians. He's backed away, tried to side it. He tried to hit it in that area, but he was successful at only hitting it to Bell there. And, well, he got a couple of good hands on it. Wicket. I reckon he's better off than running down the pitch and hit it on the leg side and bat to your strengths. At that, he missed one there. That was in the slot to whip through square leg for 4.
Yeah, well, the field does suggest that he has to go back up a length with no mid-wicket in, saving the single. But perhaps it was also double block because he's quite strong off the front foot. Yes, that should have gone. He should have quite clipped it quite easily as well onto the leg side. Not really a good line from him. And you do not want to miss your length here or your line because you will fetch. And so keep just making sure that everything is all happy for him in the field. Last delivery.
Oh, dropped it. Did he get a mid on it? I reckon he has. And it's run away for 4. Is that the turning point of the match? 8 overs gone. It's 54 for 1. Well, a welcome boundary again there for the Camilla Victorians. And let's have a look here. The keeper. Oh, you got to catch these. You got to almost got in the cheat area, I call it, the webbing between thumb and forefinger.
Well, that should have been taken. I reckon he had enough time to actually go with both hands. And you always give yourself enough chance if you're going to go both hands first. But he's taken the other hand away and he's limited himself. Well, you've got to take those chances.
Another quick single, good running. Little things like that. Often in finals, it's not someone just going ballistic and making a big 100. It's the team that often wins is the team that makes the least amount of mistakes, and it normally comes back to fielding. And the team that loses is the team that drops the most catches in the final. It always is.
Yeah, you're quite right, and just as well, 2 drop catches and 1 over. As Yonik would have been chewing his teeth and would have been throwing his toys all over the place. Short, pulled away. Pushing for the second here. Yeah, good fielding. Just what you're talking about. Good fielding. You got to clean it up also. Ground fielding. You got to take your chances as well.
I remember when I dropped a catch in a test match, and at the end of the day I was feeling a bit sorry for myself, and the valuables came out.
Bowling as well. Pushing for 2 here. Yeah, quite comfortably as well.
Dangerous player, Tamim Iqbal, because he can whip you through mid-wicket and then he can run down the pitch inside out and hit you over cover. Like this. He runs straight. How many players in the world that don't do what Tamim Iqbal does? Run straight. It's not hard, and yet they
halfway stage. Finding some real form here when it matters.